If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name and D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Cam, aka Court, and welcome back to my channel. That was extra, but whatever. So, as you can tell by the title, you already know y'all it's gonna be a story time. My last story time did really good, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna give y'all another one because yeah. So, but I did put a poll up on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My Twitter and my Instagram are the same thing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then follow me, because what is you doing? And yeah, my last story time did really good, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys another one. I put a poll up of what story time I should do, and everybody chose this story time. So here we go. Before I get into the video though, Styles by C, I'm gonna plug my friend business, period. Styles by C. I'm gonna put her ad name right here on the thing. She did my faux locks, well, my soft locks. But yeah, y'all, but before I get into this video, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. I need y'all to click that notification button so you get notified every time that I post, so you don't miss a post by Cam. Like, it's lit over here, like, really. And again, y'all, sorry I haven't really been posting much, or I post so spaced out when I tell y'all that, like, literally my life is a mess. I'm not lying, my life is a mess. Like, it's just so much going on and so much that I'm trying to get done that I be forgetting about YouTube. And then I told y'all I'll be having like YouTube blog. Like, I don't be knowing what, you know, what I be wanting to post, like what I want to say. So, but I noticed that my story time did really good, so I was like, I'm gonna give you guys another story time. But that's enough of that. Let's get into the video. Okay, y'all, before I start the video, I just want to give a little disclaimer that me and the girl that I thought, who was my ex, we are friends. Like, we're cool, so I don't want y'all to be getting up under here in my comments, like, or DMing me on Instagram or whatever the case may be, talking shit about her, because that's my friend. Like, we're cool. Like, don't be talking about her, because that's my friend. Like, so yeah. And this happened years ago. It's no beef between me and her. Like, we're cool. Like, it's over with. Like, it's dead. You know, we hashed our problems out a long time ago. So I just want to let that be known, because I know that there's some people that are following me that want to see this video, who know her and want to know what happened. That's my man's. So don't be talking slick, because that's my man's, and I'm going to defend her because that's my man's. Like, anyway, let's get into it. So I met her, we're gonna call her Marissa. I met Marissa back in like 2016, and it started off as like a bet between me and my friend Sydney. So Sydney, if you're watching this video, girl, this is for you, girl. You made me do it. But it started off as a bet between me and my friend, and it just spiraled into something else. Like, me and her ended up like talking, and then, you know, went from talking to like being in a relationship, you know. And then we were in a relationship for the first time for a week or so, because then all this drama started spilling out with her and her ex-girlfriend, and I just didn't have time for that shit. So I was like, I'm gonna leave. Then, like, I think like maybe like 2 weeks later, her and her ex, whatever, they got into it, and she made her get out. I'm not gonna tell y'all what was going on between them two, because that's none of my business to tell. And honestly, I don't know how she would feel about me telling that on YouTube, so I'm not gonna get into the detail of what was going on between them two, because again, that's not my business to tell, you know. It's her business. I mean, she probably don't give a fuck, but it's still like a respect thing. Like, I just wouldn't want her to get on, if she had a YouTube, I wouldn't want her to get on YouTube and tell like something that has something to do with me. I just wouldn't want her to do it, and she would respect my wishes. So I'm gonna respect hers, even though she hasn't told me that I couldn't say anything. But still, it's just like a respect thing, like, y'all. So yeah, then me and her, we got back together, and we were good for a while. I used to come down here, come down here, because I lived in Hagerstown. Like, I just moved back to the DMV literally a year ago. Like, So I lived in Hagerstown and she lived down here, and I would come see her. I remember one time, y'all, I had to sneak in her house because her mother didn't know I was there. Y'all, that was so funny. Like, I had to sneak in her house, and the only reason why it was funny was because we was both like smacked out of our mind, like we was high as fuck, like, and y'all, like, I had to sneak in her house. Like, I had to sneak in her house. I don't even know, like it was crazy. So I had to sneak in her house or whatever. But I think I had to sneak in her house because I didn't think that I could come to my grandparents' house yet, because again, another story for another day. There was a lot going on over here. But so I had to sneak in her house because, yeah. So snuck in her house, you know, we was all good and in the hood. Fast forward, y'all probably like, girl, the beginning of the story is just all over the place, but I'm not about to go into complete detail because I don't want this. Well, I'm going to go into detail, you know, about the stuff leading up to the fight, but I'm not going to go into like the before time. I just told y'all how we met, like, and yeah. Fast forward to Thanksgiving. She came down to Hagerstown for Thanksgiving, and sorry y'all, back to the story. So she came to live with me in Hagerstown, and it was around the time that me and my mom and my mom said we was about to move to a bigger house anyway, so it was like perfect timing to ask, like, Mom, could she move in with us? Because she really didn't want to live with her mom anymore, because, like, again, shit with her mom, like, the daily living situation was a little uncheese, so it was like she didn't really want to stay there. Again, I'm not going to put her business out there because, again, that's her personal business that happened with her and her mom. Just know she didn't want to live with her mother anymore. So she asked, could she come stay with me? And I asked my mom. My mom said, you know, it was fine because she did like her. Like, she didn't have a problem with her yet. So fast forward, she started working at Walmart first. She started working at Walmart first, like, I think like a month or so before I started working there. So she would come home and she would tell me, like, you know, like, oh, I met this person, this person, this person. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, cool, she's making new friends. And she told them, like, about me. Like, they all know that she's in a relationship, so she told them about me or whatever. So they know. So I'm thinking, like, okay, cool, when we get in there, I ain't really gotta do too much with the whole, you know, making friends thing, because she kind of got that under control, you know. That's what I'm thinking. So I finally go for my interview for Walmart, but I got a different position than she did. Like, she worked as a cashier and I worked as a optician in the vision center. So it was like I was already cut off from the world. Like, I was already cut off from the world and stuff. Like, well, not cut off from the world, but I just wasn't on the same time as they were. So I get in there, and when I first got there and I went for my orientation and everything, this is where stuff started to get weird. Not gonna say weird, started to get suspect. She wouldn't introduce me to none of her friends. And then it was like one time that we were sitting in she came in and I was sitting in there because I didn't know nobody. Like, I was brand spanking new. I didn't know a soul. I didn't know nobody. So I'm like sitting in the little break room or whatever, and she was sitting with me, and we were sitting there, we were talking, and then it was this big dyke girl that worked there. We gonna call her Kathy, big bitch. Anyway, so it was her. She was working there, whatever. And it's like, as soon as she walked in, she like got up and moved and went to go sit over there with them. And I was like, why are you trying to, like, so when we got home, I would ask her about it. I'd be like, why you ain't want to sit with me? Like, why you don't want to talk to me? And her excuse would be because she knows how Walmart ruins relationships and blah, 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 blah. Which wasn't a lie. Okay? Which wasn't a lie. But at the time, I just thought that, like, she was just trying to keep me a secret. So I was like, but everybody knew who I was. Like, they knew who I was. They knew, but they just couldn't put a name to a face. They knew I worked there, but they just didn't know who I was, like, specifically. Like, so yeah, she started like hanging out with this girl, and I just started getting real suspicious because I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I started getting real like suspicious because I'm like, what is you doing? Like, why is you not hanging with me at work? Why is you not like, you know, the fuck? Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, she used to give me the cold shoulder like at work. Like, I'm like, but then we would go home and she'd be all buddy buddy. Like, no, don't do that to me. Like, I don't like that. So she had made friends with everybody before I got there, so everybody knew who she was. Nobody liked me. I don't know why, y'all. Like, I literally stayed to myself. I didn't talk to anyone. I spoke when spoken to type, you know, like, I didn't bother anybody. I'm not, like, I'm not telling y'all, I'm not confrontational at all. Like, I really am not confrontational at all. But trust me, baby, if you bring it here, you gonna get it. Like, but as far as me going out of my way to start drama and me going out of my way to just be mean to people that I don't know, if that's not me. Like, I don't do that. Like, because I don't want nobody to do that to me. Like, and so yeah, like, and it was like a group of them. So fast forward, her and my mom would clash a lot at home about the dumbest shit. My mom was kind of like overbearing, and you know, sometimes she can be overbearing, especially when it comes to her kids, but that's just what mothers do. Like, she's a mom. She don't want nobody. She can sense BS from a mile away, and when it comes to her kids, or she feel like you gonna hurt her kids, baby, it's not giving what it's supposed to get. Mama bear gonna be on it. She don't play that about her babies, okay? She don't play that about her babies. Fast forward, her and my mom would just get into it a lot. So I remember one time she told me she was going apartment shopping, but ended up at the girl Kathy house. And I was like, I had her location on, y'all. So I'm like, what are you doing at this girl house? Like, you told me you was going. And her excuse was, oh, it's houses over here for sale, for rent, da da da. Girl, okay. So I'm like, whatever. Girl, as soon as I called her out on why she was at the girl house, girl, she turned her location off, y'all. Turn the location off. I said, oh, we playing them games? Okay, cool. When she got home, we argued about it, of course. Y'all, sorry, this story is like all over the place, and I'm probably not even making no sense, but I'm really just trying to cut the little BS, like the stuff that don't matter out. Like, I really am. So I'm just trying to give y'all like the basics to it. She went to work the next day. One thing that I kind of do feel like was my fault, and I still do it to this day, and I really need to chill, even though my mom don't even be on my side no more when it comes to like stuff like that, especially when it comes to Giovanni, because she loves Giovanni. So like, she be getting on my ass about him, and I be like, you're my mom. You're my mom. Why are you getting on me about my boyfriend? Like, what, girl? Like, what are you talking about? So, but back then my mom really was starting to notice like stuff about her that she didn't like. So she was starting not to like her. So it was giving like, I feel like you playing with my daughter. So one day my mom went to go pick her up from work, and I don't know what happened between the time she picked her up and the time they got back home. Marissa, I know she came in the house and she was upset. Like, she was like upset, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, so I go upstairs and she's like crying, like, your mom, da 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 da. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I just work it. So I got downstairs, I'm like, mom, what happened? Like, what did you say to her? Like, she's upstairs crying. Like, what is going on? And she was like, I just said da 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 da. And I'm like, mom, you can't, like, it was something my mom said that was out of line, and I told her, like, you can't say stuff like that. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you say that to her? Like, why would you say that? Like, so that turned into her actually like moving out and going to stay with the girl Kathy. I didn't like that too much because I felt like something was going on, and she was trying to tell. We ended up like breaking up. Like, we just ended up like just breaking up. Like, was I hurt? Not really. I mean, I was, because like I really like, you know. But I started talking to somebody else like literally like a week after we broke up. I know that's crazy and that's wild, but like she wasn't living with me for like a good 2.5 weeks before we broke up, and it was like giving strained, and my heart was already out of it before my mind was actually. So yeah, so me moving on really wasn't that hard. Like I had like one little breakdown about it, like I miss her, but then I got over it because I figured like she don't give a fuck about me, so why the fuck would I give a fuck about her, like, you know? So I was just like, whatever, moving on. So I started talking to somebody else, and we started doing what we do. So when we started talking, me and the other person started talking, like I guess she found out about it and she was upset. Like she was like, I guess she tried to say that I was cheating on her, but I was not cheating on her. Like me and the girl didn't start talking until after me and her broke up, like until, because I told her, I was like, I don't know what the hell going on between me and so so I don't really want to give you a definite answer, like if we gonna talk or whatever, because I don't know what's going on between me and her. And we ended up breaking up. Then I ended up talking to her. So I was like, whatever, you know, whatever. You doing what you doing, I can't be out here doing what I want to do. It's not giving it. It's giving girl eye. So fast forward, I started making friends at work. I had two friends and they were sisters. Then I think those are my like, oh, and then there's another girl, this big girl. Pay attention to the big girl, y'all. It was this big girl. We're gonna call her Jennifer. Big back bitch. Y'all, I don't like that girl. To this day, I don't like her. But I saw her at the gas station, but I didn't know it was her until she pulled off. And I was like, oh, I should have hopped out this motherfucking car because I should have beat that bitch ass. Like, but anyway, y'all. So, back to the story. So, me and Marissa used to argue a lot at work. Like, it got so bad. Like, we was arguing in front of customers. Like, our managers had to like put us together. Like, y'all can't be arguing at work. Like, you know, you can't be doing that. Blah blah. And I'm like, whole time it be people fucking in the freezer, but y'all talking about us arguing at work, but it's motherfuckers fucking in the back room. Managers fucking in the back room. What is y'all doing? I started making friends. I made a friend, I'm gonna call her Amber. I made a friend named Amber. I met another friend named Tyra. They were sisters, you know. Then we had the other friend, Jennifer, and it was us four. Like, we all used to just hang out and, you know, like, do whatever we do. The other bitches, they wasn't trying to come around yet and be my friend. It's cool. I ain't tripping. I don't need y'all to be my friend. Like, I'm good off y'all. Plus, I still had, like, my other friend outside of work, so I really wasn't tripping, like, off the friends. Like, I really don't need friends. Like, I'm a girl. I hang with my mama. I don't care. I will literally hang out with my mom. Like, I don't need no friends. Like, I would hang out with my boyfriend, I'll hang out with my mother if push comes to shove. I mean, I'm grateful for the friends that I do have. I am. But if it all came down to whether I needed my friends or not, it's given I don't really need no friends. Like, and I'm not trying to offend none of my friends. I love y'all to death and I'm happy y'all are in my life. But if y'all all stop fucking with me, I promise I wouldn't care. Like, I promise I wouldn't care, like, at all. Because it was a time I didn't have nobody. I was literally chilling with my mom, y'all. Like, Mom, what you doing today? You want to go with me to go do that? Like, with my mom. Like, that was my road dog. Like, period. My mom gonna always be my road dog now. Period. So, they all had their issues with Marissa because of something that had to do with the girl Kathy. Girl, I'm not even getting into that because that is a mess as well. They all had their own problems with her. The girl Jennifer and the girl Kathy were supposed to be like best friends, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into that because that's a mess. Like, that situation with all three of them, with Marissa, Kathy, and Jennifer, y'all, that was a mess. Like, I don't even know. I can't even tell y'all what was going on because I literally I don't know. So they all had their issues with her, and it was all like, the group was like, all like, we don't fuck with her, da 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 da, this is that and the third. So fast forward, y'all, it was like right after my birthday. And speaking of my birthday, y'all, my birthday actually just passed. My last video I was 22. This video, your girl's 23, period. But back to the story. They all had their own personal problems with her. So one day, it was like after my birthday or whatever, I get on Snapchat, I watch Amber's, is that her name? Is that what I named her? Amber. I watched Amber's Snap first, and I see they all at Tyra's house. So I'm like, what the hell they doing over there? Like, ain't nobody invite me. So she's like showing the room. I see Jennifer, I see Tyra, I see Amber, some other people, or somebody else. I don't remember who else was there, y'all, but like another person. And I see Marissa, and I'm like, we was all just in this group message, like literally talking shit about this girl, like talking shit about this girl. And literally like 2 days later, y'all hang with her. I'm confused. So I went in the group message and I said, when did y'all all start being cool with her again, and why didn't nobody tell me like that was the plan? Like, you know, like, and they was just like, Amber and Tyra was cool about it. Like, me and them, it was no beef. Like, I told them, I was like, look, I said, I was like, look, y'all want to be her friend? Y'all can be her friend, but I'm not going to deal with it. Like, I don't want nothing to do with her. Like, if y'all want to do that, that's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, I can't tell y'all who y'all can and cannot be friends with, because y'all grown-ass women, like, older than me type shit. So I can't be like, no, don't be her friend. Da, 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 da. Like, I can't do that, you know? So I was just like, you know, that's what y'all want to do? Cool. Do that. I'm not going to be a participate in the foolery. And they were all like, you know, we squashed our problems with her, like we talked it out, da da da. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm happy, like, great. I'm glad for y'all. Like, me, I don't want nothing to do with shorty. Like, not right now, at least. You know, they were like, yeah, you know. So I was like, yeah, I understand, you know, blah blah. Cool. Here come this bitch Jennifer, popping slick in the group message, talking about I can be friends with who the fuck I want to be friends with, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I never said that you couldn't. I just said I found it a little funny that we were all just talking about her, and then all of a sudden y'all were chilling with the girl. Like, I'm get it. That's what I was saying. Well, I can be friends who I want to be friends with, da 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 da. Girl started going off. I said, first of all, who is you talking to? Cause you're not talking to me. Like, it's not giving you talking to me. It's giving who you talking to, cause you're not talking to me. And she was like, well, I am talking to you. Da 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 da. You a little PG girl. PG ain't shit. I said, girl, put your heart back in your chest, because we all know that you're not about it. Like, we all know that you're scary. Like, stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. Like, so she started talking shit like she was gonna smack me, this, that, and third. I said, girl, I get off at 3 that day, because I think I opened. I was like, yeah, I get off at 3. What you trying to do? So she like, oh, I'ma catch you, da 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 da. One thing about me, I don't do too much talking. I don't like talking, because I don't feel, what are we talking for? I asked you, was you trying to fight me? You making it seem like you trying to throw them hands with me. What's up? Like, what's up? What's it giving? Is it giving you trying like what was you? It's no issue to resolve an issue. Like, it's really not. It's like, and one thing that I didn't like about that job, because this isn't the first time that a bitch has tried me at that job, this is the second time. One thing I didn't like about that job was they thought that just because I hung by myself and I was quiet and I wasn't really confrontational. Like I told you, I don't do drama. I don't do it, because it's draining. I don't like it. I don't like being that person, you know? So they would try me. Like, one girl, she tried me, y'all. I had to get in her ass. Like, I was sitting down on my phone. She walked up to me talking about, what's your problem with me? Blah, blah, blah. I said, girl, don't have a problem with you. I don't even care about you. I don't care about you enough to have a problem with you. You don't like me for whatever crazy ass reason in your head that you don't like me, and I don't care. I don't care that you don't like me. I don't come here for you to like me. I come here to make my money so that I can pay my rent. Okay? That's what I come here for. I don't come here to get you bitches approval. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Because when I clock out, y'all are non-existent, and I don't see y'all again until whenever I come back to work. So I don't care about you not liking me. I don't care. But this child, she really tried it, y'all. She tried it. She gonna come up, she gonna talk about some, oh, I'll be up there. Da, da, da. I said, girl, I get off at this time. What you trying to do? I don't got time for the chit chat. I don't got time for none of the BS. I don't got time for it. Like, is you trying to work or not? So I get out of work, y'all. I'm walking out the doors. I see this bitch pulling off. She tried to say she didn't pull off, but I seen you pulling off. She tried to say, oh, I didn't pull off. We saw you get in the car with your mother. You saw my mom pull up, but you couldn't have seen me get in the car with my mom because when I was walking out the door, you were pulling off. Okay, niece. So I'm like, all right, girl, whatever. What you trying to do? So she like, pull up to the fairgrounds. That's the park out there. Pull up to the fairgrounds. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. Girl, I put up to that motherfucking fairgrounds. Me, my mom, and my stepfather. That's who I brought with me to fight. Me, my mom, and my stepdad. So I pull up to the fairgrounds, y'all. We riding around the fairgrounds because we looking for this bitch. We like, where she at? Like, she talking about she want to fight. Let's go. Like, what's up? Y'all, I really wish I could find the video of the fight, but I've been looking all day yesterday and I could not find it. I don't know where the fuck that shit. I should have asked her if she still had it. So if she still had it, y'all, I'm gonna insert it. But if not, don't even worry about it. So I'm like, so she's like, oh, she's like, pull up to the fairgrounds, da, da, da. So I put up to the fairgrounds, y'all. Nobody's out there. Drove around the fairgrounds like 3-4 times. Nobody's out there. I'm on Snapchat. Where you at, bitch? Because I'm out here. I'm ready. You not here. What's up? So I get all the way back home. This bitch gonna talk about some, we pulled up to the fairgrounds. We out here. Where you at? Bitch, I pulled up to the fairgrounds an hour ago. Drove around. You told me to pull up. I pulled up. You wasn't out there. You pull up an hour after I leave. An hour after I leave, you pull up to the fairgrounds. Are you serious, girl? Like, what? I'm home now. Like, I'm in the house. Like, girl, I think I was off the next day too, girl. I was girl bad. I'm like, you're not trying to fight for real. Like, you're not trying to fight for real. I pulled your card, called your bluff, all of that. You not trying to fight for real. So I don't understand why you keep trying to fake like you're trying to fight, because we already know you're not trying to fight. So I'm like, all right, whatever, girl. So I'm making snaps, like, I'm calling this bitch out. I'm tagging her, everything, because what's it giving? Like, what? Tagging her, everything. Where you at, bitch? You said pull up. I'm here. You ain't here. What's up? She kept talking about, oh, you think it's you from PG, you big and bad. One thing about me, y'all, I don't do that. I'm from so-and-so, and I don't do that, because I don't give a fuck where you from. You could be from New York, you could be from Philly, you could be from wherever. Baby, you could be red, you could be white, you could be blue, you could be orange, you could be pink, you could be big, short, fat, tall. I don't care. I'm not gonna fuck about none of that. I'm gonna whoop your ass. The fuck? So she like, you think it's you from PG, somebody supposed to be scared of you? Never said that, because I never was like, oh, I'm from PG and we don't play. I never did that out there, because it's like, girl, it's all Maryland. Like, I care. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm like, girl, you not trying to fight for real. You scary, whatever. She's talking about, we just rode past your house. I said, but you didn't stop. You rode past my house, but you didn't stop. So in the background, I hear Marissa, and she just going off and saying this, that, and I don't know what she was saying, y'all. I don't even know if she was talking to me. I don't care. I heard her talking. I felt like she was talking shit. So I said, you could tell that bitch in the back, if she wanted, she can get it too. I don't give a fuck. Like, all y'all bitches can get it. Like, it's really nothing. Like, it's really nothing. Like, I really don't care. Like, I throw hands with any of y'all. Like, I really don't care. When I lose, ain't nobody about to bitch me, ain't nobody about to punk me, ain't nobody about to make me feel like I'm some scary ass bitch, because it's never given that. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I'll throw hands with anybody, win or lose, I don't care. The fuck. So I'm like, girl, okay, you rode past my house, you didn't stop. Girl, I was like, y'all bitches is scary, I'm over it. Girl, I changed. I actually had this shirt on. That's funny. I had this shirt on, and I had on, girl, my Christmas pants. Y'all, I had on my Christmas pajamas, because my Christmas pajama pants, because it was wash day. I was literally washing clothes. I started washing clothes. I'm laying up in my bed, y'all, because my bed was like, my room was like the attic, like all the way up. So my sister comes upstairs. I'm chilling on the bed watching Rick and Morty. She like, there's somebody at the door for you. And I'm thinking like, Chris Brown finally decided to stop playing games with me. Like, we finna get married. Like, he finally discovered me. He finally saw me. He know, like, he seen all my tweets, you know, my DMs that I sent him. I don't care. Like, I love Chris Brown. Anyway, next. So I'm like, finally. So the way my house is set up with my mom's house, because she still lives there, I don't live there. But the way my mom's house is set up, it's like the attic has steps. So you go down the attic steps. It's 3 flights of steps in the house. Y'all, I had the washing machine stuff was all the way in the basement. Listen, I got grandma knees, okay? And I had to walk all the way from the basement to the top. Like, you don't even understand. Like, so it was a flight of steps that come out the basement, and then you go around, and then it's like a hallway. And when you come down the steps, you come out the door, my mom's closet is like right there, and then her room is like next door. Then you turn around, and then you have my sister's room, and then my brother's room at the time, and then straight ahead is the bathroom. And then you come around the corner, and there's another flight of steps. So I come around the corner, around the flight of steps. I look down, and all I see is, remember the girl I told y'all walked up to me? I see her, and I see Marissa, and I see them argue with my mom. So I automatically thinking like, oh, these bitches not about to jump my mother. Like, it's not giving that. Like, I'm about to whoop on these bitches' ass. So my brother out there, my stepfather out there. So I'm like, what's it giving? Like, y'all bitches, like, I just see them arguing with my mom. One thing I don't play about, it is one person on this earth. Well, it's most people on this earth, but number one person on this earth that I don't play with is my mom. At all. I don't play about my mother. I don't play about my mother. And I will rock that orange jumpsuit for my mother, because I know she would do the same for me, period. Like, don't play with my mother. Don't talk about my mother. Don't swing on my mother, because I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, I don't play about my mom, y'all. Like, I really don't play about that lady, and she know that. Like, she know I don't play about her. Like, my brothers in there be trying it. Watch your motherfucking mouth talking to my mother. I smack the shit out you. Anyway, yeah, y'all, I don't play with my mom. Like, I really do not play about my mom. It's really crazy. Like, I tell her that all the time. Like, I be like, Mom, I really don't play about you. Like, I really don't, because my mom has sacrificed a lot of shit for us, and she has done a lot of stuff for us. So it's like, no disrespect would be tolerated to Big Drea, because I'm not playing with y'all. Like, whomever. So yeah, y'all, I had to let y'all know I get hyped talking about, because y'all, like, I really do not play about her. Like, I don't play about my mother. Like, and I just seen them two and my mom. Oh, bitch, I'm about to kill y'all. Y'all got my mom fucked up. Like, y'all got my mom fucked up. I'm about to beat y'all ass out here. Like, whomever. So I'm like, all right. So I look around, I look down, I see them arguing over. I said, oh no, look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. Y'all, this shirt and some pink freaking Christmas pants I got on. I go out. I have my brother outside. I didn't see my step up on my brother until I got outside. I just saw my mom and them two, and I saw her arguing with them. And that's what I seen. And I just saw red, because I'm like, y'all not gonna play with my mother. So I run outside. I'm like, oh, y'all just what y'all bitches want? Oh, what? So I'm running. Y'all don't have no shoes on. Like, I don't have no shoes on. I don't care. I just saw y'all arguing with my mother. I'm gonna go. Like, I don't care. So I'm like, oh, this what y'all bitches want? All right, bet. So I'm like, I try to run down. Here go my brother. No, no, y'all gotta live here. No, my mom like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Them bitches put up to my house. Da 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 da. I'm like, I don't care about none of that, bro. So my brother is trying to like hold me. I'm like, nah, let me go, cause I'm about to murk these bitches like a kid. Like, I'm like, let me go, bro. I'm about to crud these bitches. Like, I'm about to do them dirty. Like, I don't even care. My bracelet. This has been happening a lot. So I'm like, I'm about to crud these bitches. Like, I don't even care. Like, y'all not about to play with me. Now I'm about to pull up to my house, argue with my mother. Like, y'all about to do something to my mom. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, nah, like, let me go, cause I'm about to murk these bitches. Like, I'm about to do these bitches cruddy. Like, y'all playing with me, y'all playing with my mother. I'm sick of this. It's been going on for months and months and months of them like basically bullying me, y'all, because I told y'all like it was a whole group of them and it was just one of me. Like, they would be bullying me, y'all, and they would think that just because I wouldn't, you know, say anything or I wouldn't do anything, because one, we at work. I'm not about to mess up my money for y'all bitches over some petty beef that y'all started and y'all delusional ass minds. Like, I'm not about to do that. So, whatever, y'all. So, I was just over it. I'm like, y'all bitches want it? Y'all coming to get it? Bet it. I'm like, all right, y'all want it? Bet. So, why my mom, they talking shit to my mom leaned, because the way her front porch is set up, it's like a pole right there. Like, and she like goes under the pole, and my brother grabs her and is like hold her, and she's like, let go of my clothes, Twan, let go of my clothes, Twan, let go of my... And that's what she's screaming while he's holding her. I'm in the back slipping on my motherfucking shoes, because my little brother came out the cutting bar. He's like, here your shoes. I said, oh man. I threw on my motherfucking, I went down there. I said, so what's up? Who's trying to wreck me? Like, what's up? My Marissa stepped up first. She wasn't the intended target, but she stepped out there. I didn't care who I was fighting at this point, because all y'all bitches showed up to my house like y'all was trying to wreck me and my mother. And it's one of me. And it's a whole group of y'all. Y'all showed up to my house like y'all was about to do something. All right, bet. So I'm like, who trying to see me? Like, what's up? Like, what's up? So me and Marissa, we get to fighting. I really wish I could find that video, y'all, so I can insert the video right here, but I don't know where it is. Like I said, if she has the video, then I'll show you the video. I'll insert it. But I don't know where it is. Like, I don't know what the video is, and I'm good, because that would have just made the video 10 times better if I had the fight video, because somebody recorded it, and I had it in my iPad, but I don't know what's going on. My iPad been acting janky. So me and her get to fighting. We fighting. She broke my glasses, y'all. This scratch that I actually have right here is from her, because I guess she bit her nails off and they was like spiky. I don't know. And when she hit me, she scratched me, and yeah, we just wrecking. And then yeah, I flipped her in the street. That's not funny, but because she's only 4'9" and I'm 5'2", so it's like I had basically height and weight over her. But she gave me some go. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. She did give me a little bit of go. She gave me some go. Okay. So then my brother breaks it up, and they arguing with the girls, and I'm like, who next? I wanted that big. You know what's crazy though? I never fought the bitch that originally who I was supposed to fight. I never fought her because she was scary, which I knew. Like, she was scary. She did all that, brought all them people over there to fight, and yeah, I called all of them out. I was like, so and so, you trying to wreck? What's up? Y'all just standing here. What's up? I was like, yeah, y'all talking about PG hands. You see your PG hands go off. Stop playing with me. Da da da. Y'all, I ain't give up on none of that shit. I'm like, who won it? You won it? Why Kathy, big black back fat neck ass bitch, gonna talk about something? I don't want it. Bitch, I'm in the house. You talking about you won it when I go in the house? You's a scurry ass hoe. But I don't like that girl. I still don't like her. If I saw her today, I'd probably smack the shit out of her, but whatever. So yeah, y'all. And then I'm just like calling bitches out. Nobody is trying to step up and fight me. I'm like, who wanted you? Like, I'm standing there. I'm like, what's up? Y'all bitches just standing here like, what's up? What's up? Like, I'm trying to fight. Like, what's up? Like, I'm on 10, y'all. I'm on go. Like, on go. Like, on go. I don't care. Like, I wanna wreck all y'all. Y'all all had something to say. Y'all all came out here like, I'm trying to fight me. I'm trying to wreck all y'all. I don't care. Like, what? I was witty. What? Stop playing with me. So they ended up arguing with my neighbors because I guess they was on my neighbor's car. So then my stepfather finally dragged me in the house because y'all, I wanted to fight all of them. But my stepfather and my mom kept grabbing me, like, get off me. I don't like that, y'all. I don't like that when you try to fight and people just be like grabbing on you and shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, because I'm trying to beat these bitches up. Like, so I get on Snapchat. I'm like, yeah, y'all bitches pulled up and you still got your ass whooped, blah, blah, blah. Like, I had a scratch on I didn't even realize the scratch until my adrenaline, after my adrenaline went down. I'm like, what the fuck, my lip hurt? I just went like this and I just see my lip bleed. I'm like, what the fuck? I look in the mirror, y'all. She's like took the skin to the white meat. And like, it's right here and it just won't, it's not gonna go away because she it's permanent now, which is annoying. But she had a black eye for like 2 weeks. Yikes. So after the fight, Amber calls me and she was like, it didn't even have to go that far. Your beef wasn't with Marissa. I can't be about to say this girl's name because I mean, she don't care if I say her name, but I just didn't want, and half y'all know who I'm talking about anyway, but I just didn't want to say her name because I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. He was like, y'all beef wasn't with each other. Like, your beef was with Jennifer. Like, it shouldn't have got that far. You didn't even fight her, and we all got in her ass after we left because we like, you talked all that shit, pulled up, and you didn't even fight. And even Marissa was mad at her. Marissa was like, you did all that punk faking, you did all that perping like you was about to do something, and you didn't even fight the girl. She called you out and all that, and you didn't even fight the girl. Like, you did all of that for no reason. So she was mad too. We all ended up stop talking to the bitch. Like, I stopped talking to her, Marissa stopped fucking with her. Amber and Tyra stopped fucking with her. Like, we all just stopped fucking with her because the bitch was a weirdo. Like, she was a big weird, like, weird ass bitch. Like, yeah, but then she called me and she was like, will you be willing to talk to her? Like, will y'all be willing to talk? Because they have been trying to get me and her to talk for a break so we could squash our problems. But, you know, like, it was kind of like we both wasn't ready. But it was like, after the fight, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I did feel kind of bad for fighting her because I was like, she wasn't even my intended target, and it was no beef with me and her. Like, it was no, I don't know, like, we just kind of agreed to just go our separate ways. Like, it just, like, yeah, we had our heated arguments, but it was like after the arguments we just kind of agreed to just distance ourselves from each other. Like, I don't know, kind of hard to do when you're working, but yeah, but it is what it is. But after that, me and her, like, she called me, she apologized, she was like, she was like, what's her name, made it seem like that I was talking about her and was trying to fight her. And I was like, you were never my intended target. I was never ever, because the type of person I am, I don't like putting my hands on people that I used to like fuck with, like date or whatever, because I just kind of feel like I had love for you. I care about you. I cared about you, and I probably still care about you. So us fighting and going that far was really unnecessary. Like, and I know people probably like, well, she did this and that. Yeah, but I never wanted to fight her. Like, I never wanted to like put my hands on her. Like, that was never really my intentions, you know, like to fight that girl. Like, she was never my intended target. I was never mad at her. Like, I mean, I was mad at her, but I was mad at her about something that didn't have nothing to do with this. So it was like, and I wasn't mad enough at her to fight her, like to physically put my hands on her. Like, I wasn't. So the fact that old girl really stirred up all this and got me to fight that girl, I was really like taken aback by myself. Like, I was like heated, I was pissed off in the moment, but when I actually sat down and actually thought about it, I was like, she wasn't who I was supposed to fight. So yeah, but that's story time of me and my ex fighting. Y'all probably like, girl, that was not exciting, but y'all wanted to hear about it, so I told y'all, like, that's what the fuck happened. Ain't nothing really juicy happened. I mean, juicy did happen, like me and my ex whole fought each other, like, but it was a lot of people that actually have been waiting and wanting to know, like, what, like, a lot of people that have been following me and have been following me since me and her have been together, and then I told them about the fight. They all, I just kind of didn't tell anybody, like, what happened per se, because I was just like, it's over with. Like, we already settled it, so it's not really no point in me continuing to talk about it, you know. But it's a lot of people that actually did want to know what happened. Y'all, I really wish I could find that video. Like, I'm gonna ask her, do she have it? If she sent it to me, I'm gonna ask her right now, actually, because if she don't have it, then listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. But that was my story time for the day. I also, before I leave, I want to give y'all a few updates. I still have not figured out a launch date for my business, y'all. Now I know y'all probably like, girl, what's taking you so long? Y'all don't even understand the process of having to start a fucking business. And plus, I've been helping my mom with her business. Like, I'm making her website for her, so I've been doing that as well. That's another reason why I've been so busy, because I've been trying to help my mom get her shit together, even though I need to be getting my shit together. But yeah, again, faux locks, soft locks by C, Styles by C. I'm gonna plug my girl in right here again. If you don't follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you need to, because I really be needing y'all to, like, follow me so y'all can help me with, like, video ideas, like what y'all want to see. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. That was the story time of how I fought my ex. Ghetto, I know. But yeah, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification button so you get notified every time I post, because join the crew. Like, join the crew. Like, y'all, I'm telling you. And I had a birthday vlog for y'all too, but, like, me and my boyfriend was having so much fun that I literally forgot to vlog. Like, it was so much. Like, it was so much going on. And I had a get ready with me ready for y'all too, but that didn't turn out well because, listen, but I did have some videos for y'all, but they didn't come into process, and that's fine. That's okay. But yeah, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. They'll all be in the description below. My Instagram, my Twitter, all that. I have a Snapchat, but I don't get on it, so I'm not gonna plug my Snapchat. Only things I really get on is Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, follow me on those. And yeah, keep on the lookout for my business launch date, because I swear, y'all, I will come up with the launch date very, very soon. I just don't know when. Like, trying to get all my ducks in a row. Okay, so yeah, but thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate everything that I'm getting from you guys. Hopefully this story time do good like my other story time did. So yeah, but that story time was a little bit more juicier than this story time, but this story time was still pretty good, I think. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, I know what to do, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.